Welcome to Toffee Blue View, your source for all things Everton. I'm Gerry. Edward is in this region. David is up here somewheres. All right? Yeah, we're back again. And this time, we need to have a frank conversation about one of our new signings. All right? I got to be honest, when we signed this guy, I thought he is going to be just a plethora of goals. All right? A fountain of goals. I thought.
So we're definitely not talking about Keane.
And immediately I was sitting there thinking, this is going to be a huge, amazing gem of a signing. All right? I still think he's a good player, but I actually think now there's some debate about the guy. All right? So, everyone, we need to talk about Sandro.
Hey.
All right.
Aye.
So, guys, let's go over strengths and weaknesses. What's lacking in his game right now, guys?
Everything.
Okay, so we finished our video. Tune in next time.
See you next week. I personally think he's just horrendously low on confidence, like Klassen. I just think he needed the goal early on. He hasn't got it. He's been playing in teams that haven't been playing well. He's been a lone striker at times.
He's probably felt... Sorry, no, carry on.
I was going to say, that's all accumulated in a real tough start, and now he can't even get in the squad, so...
I feel like he's got the... Like you say, he's coming into teams that aren't performing well. I feel like there might be even a bit of pressure on him to try and deliver, because he always comes in and it's sort of a bit like the impact sub. And he
like it, and we're not scoring goals, so there will be pressure on. You're right. I agree.
So I think it feels really, would we start him though ahead of the likes of DC? Actually, no, we'll save that for later on to cut that bit out. We can finish that bit off.
Your way, Gerry.
Well, so confidence clearly lacking for the guy right now. It's what it seems like. All right. He's come over to a new country. He's a guy who genuinely seemed pretty comfortable in Spain. Was doing well at Malaga. I actually thought that he was being brought in to kind of be our Spanish Jamie Vardy. I got the vibe that Walsh was bringing in certain types of pieces like he wanted to bring in at Leicester. All right? So I thought you've got a guy that's clinical, can score from outside of the box, has some pace, is quick, can pass, runs the channels well. He's a total package. All right? And he's two-footed. You know what I mean? So I've been expecting that. But what I see when he plays, it seems like when the ball comes to him, does it seem like his first touch is off?
Yeah.
You know,
Which
That comes with confidence, though, doesn't it?
bit of low confidence.
You both said the same thing. That's
Yeah. We're so in tune. It's unbelievable.
Oh,
Great minds think alike, or Evertonians. There's no difference.
So I see that, and I'm hoping. I think it's a situation. Why can't we do the same thing with Klassen that I was mentioning earlier in our Silva video? Do the math on that, everybody. We were talking about Klassen in the Silva video, but why not give him some run in the U23s?
Yeah.
If he's not playing, get him some kind of time. Get him used to playing in England. I don't care who it's with. Just anything.
You need to be playing. It worked for Nias, didn't it?
Yeah.
He become quite prolific at that level, and it's turned out he played first team football and he's been getting goals there as well. So
yeah, but it's not going to happen though. It's not going to happen because he's been given the number 9, so that means he's got to be in the squad. It's probably for if you look at it a different way, it could be for business reasons. I mean, if you're not seeing the number 9 shirt on the team, you're probably going to get less shirts sold.
Yep.
Yeah.
But who was our number 9 last season?
Kone.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Shut up.
I understand the point you were making, but I think you've just got to put all that to one side and just get someone doing it.
Yeah, but he's been given an iconic number for Everton, so
that tells you about the expectations that Koeman and Walsh and everybody had for him. They were expecting him to come in and immediately contribute.
Yeah.
one thing I do want to say, was he a Coman signing or was he a Walsh signing?
You know, I think he was a Walsh signing, but I got to be honest, Coman immediately played him. You know what I mean? But he wanted to play him on the wing. That's the thing.
I feel like he's a winger.
See, I see him more as like a second striker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the advanced forward role almost. Yeah.
I think maybe
football manager terminology there.
A centre forward behind the striker. FIFA terms right there.
Are we gonna football manager versus FIFA here, or
we think?
Yeah, we think.
But I think, see, I personally see him as a winger. To be honest, that's a lot of the time he spent at Barcelona. He played on the wing, and I think in some games for Malaga he played on the wing, and he looks to be that sort of player, a bit like Morales. You know, can go for goal, can do his free kicks. He's got pace and he's got a bit of power about him. Not as much as what's needed, but he's a good little winger, and maybe he could be a striker. A bit like, see, actually, I think he's basically like a Spanish Morales, not with the whole attitude thing, but a Spanish Morales where even if he does good, people are still going to criticise him. Because I think in that game he played against Sunderland, I thought he had one of his best games for Everton. You know, he got an assist, he was making good runs, he was acting like a natural winger, but then he could cut inside, become the striker, anything like that. And yet people were still having a go at him. I mean, the likes of these websites, I won't mention any names, give him player ratings.
Go on.
They've rated...
Come on.
Echo. But they were giving him really low ratings, and it wasn't fair. You know, it's not fair on the guy who's just had a blinder of a game, and he got an assist, which helped to actually win us the game. And you just think...
Nightmares of him playing on the wing against Leon when he come on, though, and just kind of...
Yeah, but in all fairness, against Leon, I thought he was one of our best players. Because he actually...
no way.
I mean, no, but he actually went forward with the ball and attacked with the ball. We just shut up. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Am I thinking of Atalanta?
Yeah, because didn't he tackle his own... He tackled someone and they went and scored.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It was sort of a... It was a miscommunication between him and... Was it Baningimi?
No, it was Martina. It was Martina.
Martina. It was Martina because he was playing left back. Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
Yeah,
I was on such a good run.
Gerry, I think I'd prefer to see him up front, just because I believe he done well in that position for Malaga.
Yeah, that was my rationale. I'm trying to compare him to another player. I'm trying to think about another player that's successful, that has a similar style, similar size, and plays a similar position. All right?
I've got one. I think, I've said this, right, when I went over to London for a transfer deadline day special, I actually said, and I'm still confident in this, that he could be like the next kind of Aguero type player. You know, good with free kicks, got pace, got a bit of power about him, small but he's agile, and he can shoot a goal. So if he just gets his confidence up, I personally think he could be like another Aguero.
Yeah, he scored 3 direct free kicks last season, by the way, which was more than what Everton scored all year.
Find out more in David's story on the Toffee Blues website.
If only somebody done a piece on it.
Hint, hint. So, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I do see a little bit of Jamie Vardy in him. I think the Aguero shout is almost a best case scenario. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's similar body type. I do think they would probably score similar types of goals. I do think...
the City fan said that. He said I was being a bit delusional.
I don't think it's delusional. Where you're talking about a best-case scenario. You're talking about a player with a lot of potential that could grow into that.
We'll call it hopeful.
Yeah.
That's probably...
Optimism.
Yeah.
Well,
optimum.
I think the thing about his game that I don't see a lot of that he's lacking significantly is his hold-up play is not great right now. Anytime somebody bumps him in the back, he's down.
Yeah, but there's no strength and he's Spanish, so he's going to dive.
Well, that's the thing. We got to keep him upright. He's got to figure out a way to get used to contact and anticipate that contact. It's coming from behind you. In England, it's always coming. It was the downfall of I remember thinking Josie Altidore from America was going to come to Sunderland and be this great striker. And every time the ball would come to him. A defender would meet it at the same time as he did, and the defender would just go through him and take the ball. And I was like, he's never going to make it because of that.
Yeah.
Never.
Isn't he a big, stocky guy as well?
Yes.
Yeah,
Made no sense, Edward. It's so frustrating to watch. But Sandro needs to focus on the physical part of this game as far as Premier League game. That's what I think is missing the most, because he's got an eye for a pass. He's got a shot and a half. I'm just waiting for him to unleash one that's not blocked.
I've got one. I've got one. He's got the brain, but he's not got the body.
Maybe. Maybe not yet. I just wonder how patient he's going to be. How long is he going to be willing to grow and toil, on the bench or not even on the bench? How long is he going to wait? And it might not be. Yeah. It may not be till. Gosh, it may not be till the end of. He may leave in January, dude. So I guess two last questions, because we've gone over and I probably babbled too much. If it's one of these three managers coming in, and I know this is not what we necessarily want to hear, guys, but we need to maybe think about it. If it's Unsworth, Silva, or Big Sam, which of those managers gives Sandro the best chance? Stylistically, but also just mentality-wise, which one do you think is going to give him more of a shot?
What position are we playing him in?
My answer's going to be short, so I'll just say mine quickly and then leave Edward to elaborate.
I'm not going to do a two-decision thing. I'm just wanting to know which position we're playing him.
I'm going to say one of the strikers. One of the strikers,
okay.
Or wherever he wants to play. But Silva, I think, is his best option. I think Allardyce won't look to probably use that kind of player, and Unsworth has already made it clear that he doesn't like that kind of player.
I am also going to say Silva, because I think Silva is pretty up for playing foreign players. I think I think Unsworth right now, and I would maybe even say Allardyce, but I don't know if I'm painting him with the right brush there. But I think Unsworth is looking for a lot of players that have experience in the English league. All right, I think that's what he wants right now for the most part, and he's not really giving Sandro the shake that he deserves right now. And so I'm going to say Silva, because Silva likes to run with those three forwards. You know what I mean? I just think that's a possibility. So anyway, what do you think, Edward?
I mean, it definitely won't be Allardyce, because he doesn't suit his system. If he gets given a chance, he could excel under Unsworth. I'm saying that now. Because he likes to play. I think he's looking at playing like two strikers, or at least, if he this is what I was saying, if he puts like Sandro out on the wing, he could actually do a decent job there, probably better than like Lennon or something like that.
So are you both not worried that he hasn't even really made the squad under Unsworth?
Yes, I'm very worried.
Yeah.
I know. I'm worried. I'm worried
yeah.
he might leave if Unsworth gets the permanent job.
Yeah, this is something me and Edward spoke about on.
No, massive Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Interesting thing, didn't we?
Fan thoughts.
Okay, this is
Don't we love our fan thoughts?
This is what the fans think about. Let's see here. All right. So
we just reminded him that. What?
Yeah. Fan thoughts. Dave says he's not been given a run of games to prove himself. He came with a glowing reputation and goals to his CV, so I am sure he must have more than he has shown. When you're a struggling team, it's hard to give a misfiring striker time, but that's what he needs. David Bryce says, weird that he's not played in U23s. Clausen too. They will both be miles off match sharpness now. Okay? Then,
Gerry?
Yeah.
Gerry, is that you? David Bryce, Gerry, is that the same person or?
I will not comment on that. So at DA Hughes 92 says 14 league goals last season in La Liga is good enough for me. 3 were direct free kicks. I do nothing but look about direct free kick stats all the time. It's pretty much my life. More direct free kicks than we managed as a team to score all of last season.
I feel like that guy's been misquoted somewhere along there. That guy's normally a reasonable guy, and I don't feel like he would have said all of that.
Sounds like a knob.
Hey, you have met him, man. Yeah, that's the guy.
So, At Jam E James YT
Sounds like an awesome man already.
says, the one we scored was by a certain striker Sandro was meant to replace. Sandro needs trying out for a good run of games, a bit like Nias, to see if he's good enough. Just a shame that Calvert-Lewin is in his way at the minute. Would rather see Nias and DCL at the minute. And oh, Sandro is great at FIFA. We should play him because of that. So,
Hang on a minute.
so this is actually a very long conversation between the two of you on Twitter. It's and if I read all of this, it's going to be the whole show. So, so anyway, it seems
We can always reenact it one day as a bonus video.
It's funny. A lot of the Twitter folks are saying that he needs some kind of chance. They're more patient than I was expecting, for the most part. However, I have seen a lot of people just randomly tweeting Sandro's awful. Get him out of there. And I don't know.
In all fairness, we haven't lost much on him.
No.
He did only cost $5 million, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
That's business me talking.
I just watch him. I watch him in games. I watch him highlight videos of him, and he just looks so good.
Yeah.
Have you seen the free kick that he scored against Atletico Madrid?
Yeah. I mean, he got his goal against Barca as well when he was on that breakaway. Yeah. It was nice.
That's what I mean. We need to get this guy playing, don't we? Because if he does any of that for goals, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, like I said in the tweet, I feel like it's sort of swapped with him and DCL at the minute, because DCL should be getting subbed into games, sort of as a bit of an impact player, to get this experience so that next year he can start more games and get more goals. And Sandro should be starting more because he's got more experience in the top flight of divisions, and he looks like he's got a bit more quality about him. But at the minute, it's swapped around the other way.
Yeah,
I agree.
See, I think actually what we should be trying to do is have 3 strikers. Well, obviously, Niassi, Calvert-Lewin, and Sandro, and sort of like keep rotating them. So like they all get 2 games each, and then they all keep rotating. So then we can see who's like our best partnership.
So, I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Also giving them game time.
I think it's a great idea. I just think if we put Sandro up there as an isolated striker,
it's never going to work.
No.
Well, you look at Aguero. He's never like alone in.
But he's sturdy.
Strike force.
He can actually, if somebody comes up behind him and bumps him,
he was never alone in like his first couple of seasons. He always had Dzeko with him, didn't he? Or Balotelli. So
he can hold his own though. He's more of a physical guy.
Play with that as you will.
So
yeah.
All right. So last question: will Sandro make it in the Premier League? Yes or no?
Give him a chance to see.
Is that a yes or a no, Edward?
I'm still confident he can turn into our Aguero, so yes.
Edward says yes. David?
I feel like if Niassi can make a comeback, Sandro can make a comeback, so I'm going yes.
Yeah. Yes. And I'm just going to say yes, and I'm not going to even tell you why.
Niassi never needed a comeback. He was always going to be good.
Omar coming.
Omar.
All right. So, that's we need to talk about Sandro. There it was. If you're just now tuning in, you missed it. Go back to earlier. So,
even though
if you're liking these videos, you should subscribe because it's like super easy. Edward's right there. Check out his YouTube channel. Jam E James.
Hello.
Details are below. There's all
Check
kinds
out the tweets as well. They're quite interesting.
Yeah, and he has reached 200 subs as well. So give the boy a prize. It's wonderful. Okay, check out his stuff. But also, David, like as we mentioned, David's got a story on the Toffee Blues website about Everton free kicks. All right.
Who was the other guy that scored the set pieces, David?
What?
Who was the other guy that scored the set pieces apart from Lukaku?
It was the other direct free kick scored last season was.
Don't tell us.
Okay.
Oh yeah. See.
I'm trying to plug your article here, mate. I'm trying to do it.
Mate, I feel like I'm missing everything right now. It's been a long day.
Edward is right now, he's perfecting the art of dangling the carrot. So hopefully you folks are hungry. All right, so check all that stuff out. We're going to go because we got to go take a quiz. See you later. Bye.
Adios.